Hi everyone, I'm using the Light Seers Way for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, read the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from the Mystical Healing as well for some extra guidance. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. There, one has just jumped out, so I'll leave that face down to read at the end of this reading. Oh. There we have one, the Page of Swords. The Three of Cups. And the Empress. And another one that wants to come out is the Queen of Wands. So we have the Page of Swords, and with this I just feel all these downloads coming in. You can see there, reading the book, the activations that are occurring, the wisdom that is being activated within us. This is the beginning of something new, a young energy, a new energy. And as we're moving through this powerful gateway from the 777 portal up to the Lion's Gate, 8th of August, we're in this portal of change, of ascension, and we're feeling that energy now. We have the new moon on Monday, the 17th of July, and this new moon is in Cancer. And new moons occur when the sun and the moon come into conjunction and they start communicating with each other. The moon turns off the light and starts to go inward, and she draws all the energy from the cosmos, from the planets that are in the vicinity of the new moon. Opposing this new moon is Pluto in Capricorn. So Pluto is retrograding in Capricorn, and Capricorn is an earth sign. It's breaking down of the old structures, the old conditioning that we have been that's been so ingrained within us. And also on Monday, during this new moon, the moon's nodes change, the transit into different zodiac signs. So the north nodes are moving from Taurus into Aries, and the south nodes are moving from Scorpio into Libra. So massive shifts occurring on Monday, and we'll start to feel them. I can really feel them now. That's why I've come on to speak about the energy and to speak into this new moon, because it's such a powerful time of transformation. Pluto is asking us, what have we finished with? What are we going to allow to close out of our lives? The north nodes that Pluto was also opposing, so the north nodes in Aries speaks of ourself, our I am, it's the first breath. Opposing also the south nodes in Libra, which is bringing balance and harmony. And also with this new moon in Cancer, so there's some powerful energy here. Pluto is asking, what have we finished with? What is holding us back? What old conditioning, what old programs are still running with inside us that are actually blocking us from moving forward into our wonderful destiny, which are the North Nodes, to really go within now. And Cancer is asking us to really nurture ourselves. And I just feel with this new moon that it's a beautiful one, a divinely magical one, and is helping us to tailor make our life, whether it's our relationship, whether it's our career, our physical bodies, or a combination of everything. We have a vision within, and the energy of this new moon is asking us to go for that vision, to really step into it, to project our vision into our life, into our world, and let go of everything that is putting doubt there, everything that's blocking us. Spend some time over these next few days of feeling into Pluto. Pluto is the planet of transformation, of death and rebirth, and is asking us to shed the old skin that's really causing contraction within us, these old emotions that are invoked within us, within our relationships, within our career, to look at those emotions that are causing doubt, so that we have these visions, but we don't have the faith to step in them, because we have our old self, our shadow, speaking to us, telling us we can't do that, because if we do that, what if it all goes wrong? What if we step into that and we lose everything? So loss is playing a part in this moon. Pluto is saying that nothing's ever lost, because when we let go of the doubt, when we let go of the old cycles, whether it's been some kind of addiction, whether it's been a thought form, however it keeps occurring and dragging us down and exhausting us, this new moon in Cancer is nurturing us, holding us in this cosmic bloom. Pluto is saying, look at what's holding you back. Do we want to believe in those thoughts that actually put fear in us and stop us moving forward? And the message I've just received, that there is no fear in love, in the pureness of love. There is no fear. Fears come up from our relationships, careers that weren't in alignment with who we truly are, and then we go into fear of the same things happening. And the same things will happen if we stay in those old emotions and thought forms. So Pluto is here communicating with us, asking us to let go of those now, dissolve them, because they are karmic. They keep us in an old cycle, constantly going through the same lessons. So as we feel into Pluto and be aware what comes up, what visions we may get, what feelings, what thoughts. And if they are restricting us, Pluto is assisting us in the transformation of letting go. With the nodes changing sign, Aries is the I am. It's the first sign of the zodiac. It's the breath. It's ruled by Mars, the divine masculine. In the south nodes we have Libra, that's ruled by Venus. And Venus, soon after this new moon, she's already slowing down, going into stationary to go retrograde. And Venus and Mars are conjunct in the heart of Leo. Regulus, the start of Regulus, they are conjunct there. So Venus starting to go retrograde in the heart of the lion, in the masculine, is helping us to revisit old emotions, old heartache. And Pluto is helping to dissolve the hammering, the pain, the old cellular memory that is stopping us from moving forward and moving into complete love, in just the pureness of love. There is no fear in love, in the pureness of love. It's what we project into it, our own perceptions, our own fears from the past. Once we start to love, then all the doubts start coming up, and they keep us contracted. That holds us in pain, that holds us in a place where we can't trust. Cancer is the mother. We're being held in the divine womb, in the cosmic womb, and we're developing there. Pluto is in Capricorn, retrograding there in Capricorn, helping us to dissolve all those old thought forms, that old conditioning. Because when we're fearful of love, we'll constantly draw the same lessons in. When we let go of that fear, we draw love into our lives. So this is a beautiful time of nurturing, of the Three of Cups, of celebration, and they're all looking up into the sky, and they're looking at the plough there, the Great Bear, looking up into the star systems, receiving the transmissions, feeling the joy of these immense gateways that are opening up from the cosmos, from the central sun, from the star constellations. As we rise in consciousness, we start to connect with the cosmos, and the cosmos guides us. We also have Uranus in Taurus, which is in communicating during this new moon. Now Uranus will start to slow down, and I am starting to feel the effects of the up and coming Uranus retrograde, which occurs on the 28th of August. So things starting to slow down, and Uranus is the planet of change and miracles, sometimes shocks, and it's connected to the Fool in the Tarot. So the feelings I am getting from this energy and is to really look at where our doubts get us. Look at where our judgments of ourselves or others get us. They hold us. They hold us in a place of self-sabotage, a feeling fearful of stepping in to joy and love. Mercury is in Leo also, which is helping us to bring in that life force energy, doing what we love doing. And I really feel during this new moon that we are being assisted in creating a life that we love. We've been asked to go within and to really hold on to our visions and project them into our life as we are being assisted to let go of everything else that is not bringing love, help, that's weighing heavy, to allow it to dissolve, to step into the freedom of being all we've come here to be, without worrying about what others think, or projecting our fears onto our relationship or into any area of our life. So Pluto is helping us to dissolve all that so we can move through into expansion and growth, into connecting with the higher consciousness. So a wonderful time. And Neptune also is retrograding in Pisces. Now Neptune rules Pisces, so it's happy in Pisces. But this energy brings in the energy of the High Priestess. Neptune is our intuition, our visions, and Pisces is our spiritual gifts. It's our intuition. It's too powerful. Neptune is a water planet. Pisces is the element of water, so it's very intuitive. Again, asking us to go within, listen to our inner guidance, and that's not listening to fears. Our inner guidance will bring us peace. It will take off pressure. It will help us to see and really get to know who we truly are and what it is we're here to do. So powerful time during this new moon, being held in the cosmic womb, allowing anything now that is holding us back. And I'm just feeling this is the time of moving through this portal, especially with the Lion's Gate. It's feeling so positive, uplifting, bringing in that fire, the fire of passion, the fire of transformation that transmutes the old, allows all those layers to just burn away as we step in to the newness of walking forward without any contraction. Wonderful time. The nodes, the south nodes in Libra, bringing in that service of Aries, asking us to really find joy in what we're doing for ourselves, that we can share it with others. So what we have going on within, the visions, the feelings, and really merging into those visions and feelings, or something better, not to get stuck on if we are obsessing on a person or a situation, and this is the way that we want it to be. We are holding, we are blocking wonderment, absolute wonderment, feeling how we would love to feel, feeling loved, feeling financially secure, feeling and showing up every day doing what we love, making sure that we are not going into losing ourselves in pleasing others. So for instance, if we are looking to be work in a business, maybe as a healer, and we go to look for a room and to rent, and the room is beautiful, but there's a lot of noise in that environment, but we know that person who is renting the room really needs the help, the financial help, especially in this climate. It's really to come to some compromise that we use that room when there is no one else in the building, that we are able to use it in a place of peace and calm, looking after ourselves, being happy in our environment, and also looking after our clients, that they have that rest and they have that peace. And if that can't be created there, being able to say no. Because if we move into something that is not in alignment with what we are doing, there will be obstacle after obstacle. So during this time, going within, knowing that whatever visions we have at this time, the universe, the planets, the star constellations are assisting us to achieve that. We've got all the help. So it's pointless and not beneficial at all to doubt ourselves, to go into a place of feeling that we can't achieve certain things. We're being held up. So a beautiful time of really focusing, because we've got that power of the cosmos and moving through this powerful gateway from the 777 to the 88, which is going to be so powerful. Receiving the activations, something will come in, whether it's to go to the beach for the day, go and sit in a field, and we follow that intuition. There'll be something there that is come in an experience for us, a divine experience, not to shut down our intuition. Neptune, Pisces, retrograde coming in, asking us to go within, the High Priestess, the energy of the High Priestess, sitting, listening to the divine, seeing the signs all around us that the universe is bringing to us, and that when we start seeing the synchronicities, when we open up to seeing the wonderful divine opportunities that start to occur, that's when our pineal gland, that's when we know our pineal gland has started to become activated. Our pineal gland opens, it's connected with our third eye. We start to see things start to stand out so clear. Whereas when we are worrying about things, when we're overthinking, we don't have this vision, we don't have this clarity. So the planets, the star systems, the gateways that open up constantly now, bringing these activations, bringing this divine wisdom, helping us to move forward. And we have the Queen of Wands, and you can see there she has one hand up, in bringing in that divine energy, and she has the flame in her other hand, so she's bringing that consciousness down, anchoring it into her body, using it. And this is the energy of the Lionsgate is one of fire, of transformation, bringing that magic. And she is sat and she is smiling and she is loving this energy and feeling uplifted. She is grounded, but she's also connected to the cosmos. She's connected to higher self, bringing it in and using that energy for the betterment of herself and others, bringing in the Empress. And the Empress is connected to Venus in the tarot, and Venus starting to slow down and starts a retrograde, so going back. And again, it's cultivation. Why am I thinking this way? This is an old pattern within me, that I have this wonderful opportunity that may arise, and then I talk myself out of it based on my own fears. They are old patterning. That's conditioning that is being dissolved now with Pluto in Capricorn retrograding. The dissolvement of those old dense thought forms and conditioning that stopped us from actually being happy, being ourselves, thinking that we've got to make everybody else happy and then maybe we can be happy. That's a false illusion. When we are happy, then everybody else, we see the happiness in everyone else, and we have the energy to uplift others. So Venus, so this is the Empress, going in, having a look around in those dark, murky waters of our emotions, bringing up to the light. And they are treasures, this karmic energy. When we go into it, there's so much insight there. And we are now coming into this harmonious place with ourselves, and which will bring harmony all around us. But it's seeing how we allowed those old subconscious thoughts and feelings and our history to stop us from stepping into joy, from stepping into who we are. There's some powerful energies. Also, during this new moon, Chiron, the sacred healer, who is in Aries, so also with the North Nodes, going within and helping us to heal from how we have treated ourselves, how we have judged ourselves, how we have gave our power away. It's coming up for healing, and Black Moon Lilith is also there. Black Moon Lilith, that's our doubts. When we start listening to those doubts, and then we start to go and hide behind that rock again, it's like it's time. We're being activated, we're being brought into alignment, we're receiving everything that we require for the next phase of our soul journey. So whatever may be coming to the surface, there is a limiting belief, and every time we have a thought that we can't do this, or I don't want to do this, I've got no energy, I'm not happy, whatever those thoughts are and feelings, they are limiting and holding us down. And as we let go of those, magic occurs. We start to blossom. We start to feel that joy that's already within us. It's just that we've looked outside of ourselves for it. We've looked outside of ourselves for validation. And also I'm feeling a healing for the Divine Masculine in this Cancer new moon. The Divine Masculine has been taught to suppress emotion, has been taught that emotion is a weakness. And even though there's lots of healing done that way, it's at a very deep cellular memory that the male, the masculine, the protector, never shows emotion. It's not beneficial for a masculine to start to shed tears. And during this full moon, there's a healing there, a wake up there of the emotions within the Divine Masculine, which is it within us also. So all the suppressed emotions that the Divine Masculine has held lifetime after lifetime, starting to crumble in the dissolving of the old way, so that they can open up and we can open up to a deeper level of connecting with our intuition, our spiritual gifts. So some huge energy coming in, and we'll feel this for the next 3 days. That's why I've come in to bring these messages through, but to know that we are being stripped away of everything that's holding us in a dense energy. There's a shell breaking. There's a shell breaking, and from this breaking of this shell, some divine blueprint, our divine self is standing in divine light now. We've we've kept it protected, but that protection has been at our own detriment. It's held us in a limiting space. And as the beautiful rawness, the light that's coming from the layers and layers that we've held as protection, but in that protection, in those layers, we've protected pain. So as Pluto is assisting us to let all that go now, coming into this moment, knowing that the divine flows through us, all around us, creating our timelines, and is assisting us to come home to joy, to love, to divine abundance, to health, to everything that is of a higher vibration, which brings in that time of celebration. We celebrate each other, we celebrate life. We let go of all the labels that have been placed on people, children that are coming through, who are so beautifully, authentically themselves. So I'm asking now for a message from the mystical healing for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. And we have stop breaking agreements. Every time we say yeah when we mean no, we are breaking an agreement with ourself. We are, every time we step back out of fear of shining, we are breaking that agreement with our soul journey, our soul. And this is, it's yes, it's time for us to break free from all those limiting beliefs that we have of ourselves, of our life. And look how she's let everything go now, and she is flying. Her heart is guiding her. Her arms are open. The masks are off. Coming in to that place of fulfillment. And then we have practice positivity. Sit and visualize everything going well in our lives over this time. Everything. Every outcome turning out beautiful. Letting go of those second guesses, those thoughts that, yeah, this is the way I'd love it to go, but what if? But what if this? What if that? What if the other? They are all limiting beliefs holding us down, because it takes us back into that fear, and that robs us of our life force energy. It robs us of joy. It robs us of the beautiful experiences of life, of experience every opportunity, every situation, coming home to ourselves. So we have some beautiful energy coming in. And it's, as we practice this positivity, you can see the sun and the moon there, sailing on that ship with the sails with the divine energy assisting us. And as we start have one positive thought, when we have one positive thought, the universe brings in the energy of that. So as we move forward in alignment, the universe is there bringing wonderful gifts into our lives. So a powerful weekend, letting go of everything that creates discomfort within us, because that's our soul saying, no, this is not the way to go. When we think of how everything turning out positively, beautifully, that's the soul saying, yeah, this way, this is the way. Because as you feel that, you're coming into alignment with it, you're coming onto the same wavelength, and we start to draw these wonderful experiences into our lives. So wonderful cards. And I'm just going to pull one as I'm speaking into this new moon today, as the energies are coming in, asking, and the starts pack, some guidance, the highest and greatest good. And there we have angel assistance, angelic assistance all around us. And this is Neptune and Pisces, really helping us to listen to that guidance, connect with our spirit guides, our angels, our loved ones in spirit. This energy is there assisting us, and our angels, our guides, are praising us and cheering us forward. No matter what is going on in the outside world, spirit, angels, the divine are all cheering us into this place of immense happiness and love. So call on our angels during this time, during this new moon, calling on them, feeling them around us, calling on Archangel Michael. Feel the strength and protection of Archangel Michael, calling on Archangel Gabriel, two completely different energies. Archangel Gabriel can come as male, female. If we are looking for conception, inner child work, very often is a female energy. Sometimes Archangel Gabriel comes through as the masculine, bringing those messages through, the divine messages, however you feel. Start feeling into your angels, to your guardian angels. Feel into them. Call them around you and feel how the energy changes around you. Feel the temperature change around you. See the colours that may flow through and how they start to assist you. And and they're all there waiting for us to call upon. Calling on our loved ones in spirit. Feel the energy change. We'll have those visions of them, or feeling them, or the aroma of them. Memories may come to the surface. And as I'm speaking, there was just a shift. So there's some healing occurred during this reading. So connecting to our angels. And the card that flew out is the Three of Swords. Letting go of that pain now. And yeah, grief is beautiful. It's when we go into self-sabotage. When we go in and go really start to churn all the pain up. And this is what Pluto is assisting us with. Pluto is saying, allow me to dissolve that pain for you. Because your loved ones in spirit are happy. They're at peace. They are not in this earthly realm with the worries and the pains, the bodily pains, or however they passed. And also, we are now coming home to ourselves from all the lifetimes that we passed in fear and in pain, knowing that we are in this moment now, that we've moved on from that. And as we bring our soul forward into that wholeness, we feel the strength of that. We feel the peace of that. So this card came down, wanted to be spoken into. And you can see the heart is, the swords are going through the heart, so that's our thoughts when they're going back into the old, maybe into betrayal, maybe into relationships that have really hurt us. And as we hold on to that pain, that's what we are protecting. We protect that pain, so we keep pulling the same old relationships in. And Pluto is saying this is a time of transformation, of opening our hearts, of allowing our hearts to transform into the divine healing light, into divine love. Knowing that the love we have for our loved ones in spirit will always be there. There's a connection there, a bond of love that will never ever be severed. It will never be broken. Our loved ones in spirit ask that we let go of the pain, the painful thoughts, and as they come to the surface, do the releasing. This is what this is all around now. Doing the releasing. It's very emotional. There's lots of water in this new moon, even though, you know, it's emotions, emotional memory. So things coming to the surface, being gentle with ourselves, but knowing as we speak about whatever it is that we are holding, whatever pain we have within our hearts, when we speak to a therapist or a close friend, and know that we can speak, and as we are speaking, we're letting go. We're letting go of what we've been holding deep in our hearts, that's way down, that's harmed our hearts, and resisted love coming in. We're here to enjoy ourselves. We're here to experience life. Bringing back every essence now. Looking into our hearts. Being gentle with ourselves. Calling in the divine feminine. Allowing the energies of Pluto to bring the insights so that we can let go. Bringing in the wisdom, so powerful activations occurring of divine wisdom. The activation of our divine blueprint as we are moving through this gateway into the 8-8 gateway, which is going to be so powerful. So I just feel we are going through the healing. We are being prepared to be able to step into it with our hearts open, our minds free, in that time of pure joy. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening and weekend, and really be aware of the energies. Know that there's powerful shifts occurring, and you know, try not to project it out into our outside world through worry, because We have been programmed to fear change because the fear of things not working out well. However things work, it's learning, it's experience, it's adventure. But we are being assisted that whatever it is that's inside us, we can now start to project it into our energy field. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your comments. They really do. I so appreciate them. So thank you, and God bless.